Hey, LJ, no time for being sad. I have something to cheer you up. I found the best monitor. It's an LG.
It's an UltraWide. It's a Full HD, has a 75 Hz refresh rate, and it has a 5 milliseconds response time. So, kind of good. Also, I didn't mention, it supports a 99% sRGB color gamut.
Wanna go check it out? Sure. Let's go. So, me and LJ actually wanted to get a new ultrawide monitor for quite a while now. One for myself, one for him, so we could edit and we game a lot, so that would be quite an advantage. And we just wanted to try and upgrade because these things are getting cheaper by the day. So of course we went to our local hardware store and bought an LG ultrawide monitor for, I think it was 300 euros, which still met our needs. And we're gonna test that today and show you guys what this monitor actually is and how it performs. So tag along. So our review will cover our particular model, but there's a couple of other models that, have a different resolution and stuff like that, but they're pretty much the same. So, if you want to have a 4K monitor with a 60 Hertz refresh rate, you could get a different monitor. But for us, we chose an LG 34WK500P, which has a 75 Hertz refresh rate. It has 5 milliseconds response time, which is okay, but for this price, up here. And the resolution is Full HD. I don't know about the brightness, but it's pretty bright. It doesn't get dark. The pixel response time is okay when you turn on game mode and put it on 75 Hertz. So we tried that and it was pretty good. So our particular model is a 300 euro model. It has a resolution of 2560 by 1080, which is wide Full HD. And the monitor size is 34 inch, which translates to 32.6 inch by 14.6 inch by 1.6 inch, which is without the stand. And it all weighs around 15.2 pounds, which is around 6.9 or 7 kilograms. The screen covers 99% of sRGB color gamut, which is not special on its own, but considering it has 75 Hz refresh rate and at this price, it meets our needs. There's not a lot of port options, so make sure it goes with your graphics card because it only has 2 HDMI inputs, one DC input for power and one audio output. So for the stand is included in the box, of course, and it's pretty and all, but only moving axis is tilt. So you can only tilt it forward and backwards for a couple of degrees. You cannot raise it, you cannot push it front and backwards, so only tilt up and down. But thank God it has a base mount, so you can actually get a whole new stand and mount it on your own. So that's a good thing on its own. And the screen also supports a FreeSync, which is pretty nice to that 75 Hz edition. So gaming is kind of covered on it, no G-Sync, but you don't need G-Sync, believe me. Also it supports split screen with some LG software, you can get those, you can reorganize the panels and everything, which comes in really handy because the on-screen menu on the screen, it's kind of janky. You need a couple of seconds, to change the picture modes and brightness and stuff like that. So I recommend having the LG software already on when you install the monitor. Of course, you have to keep in mind the price is only 300 euros, so the features and performance are pretty solid for this price. So let's sum it down to the pros and the cons of this monitor. So as we mentioned, the pros are basically the price, also the look. It's all black, it'll go with your setup, you can put it anywhere practically. The software is also a pro. It doesn't complicate things, it makes it pretty easier to navigate the menu. The refresh rates and also the no flickering technology, which is like, but hey, it's there. Also FreeSync, but also every monitor kind of has it. Yeah? Yeah. And the cons are practically the stand, which you cannot adjust that much, so that's a pretty big con, the stand. I really recommend, buying a VESA mount at the beginning. We didn't, but we kind of don't care where our monitor is, so meh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Meh. Also, the con is, it takes huge desk space, which is kind of obvious for ultra-wide monitors, but you have to keep it in mind. You will need a lot more desk space when having one, or don't even mention 2 monitors like these on your desk. And also the I/O, the ports that I said, not a lot of choice, only HDMI, no USB, nothing. So it is kind of specific, but if you really listen to what it has, I don't think you'll make a mistake, or maybe just get a different model with different ports. That's it. Now for our opinions.
Proper resolution.
So another con is the resolution, which could be also a pro, because usually when you buy an ultra-wide, you want it to get a bit more screen real estate and also bigger resolution, so you can do more stuff on it. For now, it's stuck with 2560 by 1080, which is in our case a pro because we still have a similar amount of pixels to run in games as we did in our previous monitors. So our 1060 6GB RAM graphics card is still okay for all the titles that we played. On other case, if we chose a bigger resolution, it would probably not be able to run at 60 frames on a couple of games, like Witcher, which I played.
75. It's 75 Hz monitor. You don't play it at 60 frames, you play it at 75 frames.
Exactly. So, playing at 75 Hz is kind of important here. Us having a better refresh rate monitor. So 1080 Full HD wide is not going to be a bad resolution for this. So, kind of for the conclusion, should you buy this monitor? We're pretty pleased with it. Both of us bought one, and we use it daily, and we're pretty satisfied with it. It's way better than our previous dual screen monitors, no bezel, nothing. It's 75 Hz. It's pretty much cheap, $300. Euros, and it has all the features you could need. So, I'd say just ask LJ if he likes it. LJ, you like it? He likes it. Man.
It's LG, that's it.
The monitor is just full range. Before you were like, where's the... And now you're like, whoa! What? No? Okay.
No.
Doggy. Hey. He's gonna do some content in the next video, so...
It's Doggy the Dog.
Doggy the Tech Dog.
Wow.
So what do you guys think? Post it in the comments below if you actually got the same monitor. Maybe give your own opinion. If we did something wrong or said something wrong or misspelled it, whatever, put it in the comments. We'll try better next time. Hope you like this video. Hope you like the monitor. Hope we actually helped you with something, and have fun. See you next time.